It is Aquarius season, and I haven't done a collective Aquarius reading yet, so I wanted to do that. Happy Friday. Happy weekend, everybody. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm having a technical difficulty here. How's everyone? Yay, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's see if this is coming up. Let's see if it's coming up, kids. Oh, it is. Oh, I want to change this. Let's change this. How can we change this? My, the settings. Can we do it? Is it possible? No, it's not. Well, anyways, welcome. I'll change it in this way. So, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Aquarius season. We're going to do some collective readings for Aquariuses and for non-Aquariuses and just everyone and anyone, right? That's how we roll here. I've got a little bit of time before the evening commences. So I like to come on and see what's happening. See what's happening, babies. Babies. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to try to get on and do some readings. Hello, hello. Happy birthday, Aquarius, to all Aquariuses. Yay. I think I have put this on. Or here, let's see if I can move this. I had a little... It's like whenever I switch I don't know why YouTube does the same things it does. Who writes this stuff? It kind of makes me think I'm not like a computer person, but I do be wondering. I always seem to find the things they're like, okay, why is this even happening? Let's change this picture here. Let's upload this. This is the wrong photo. So welcome and happy Friday. And happy birthday to Aquarius, because that's why I'm here doing some readings for them, for us. Hey, A's feeling sure. Oh, you're still blocked by him. Oh no, well hello Angel, how are you doing today, my love? Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. Please hit the like button and subscribe. And I only do free yes and no's. If you want a personal reading, Angel, then you have to buy one. I've been reading tarot for over 20 years. I am very good at this. So if you want a personal reading, I promise you it will be good. And, oops, where did that go? So hello everyone. Yeah, so just ask that. So please hit the like button and subscribe. And once you do that, I appreciate it. Then I'm happy to answer your question. So that's my energetic exchange. So hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm going to do some Aquarius season readings. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Whoop, whoop. We love you. Some of my faves. Yeah, like and sub. Sure. So no problem. Let me get into that. So let me answer your question, my dear. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to like work with this. I'm changing this picture because I found this good picture. This is Happy Birthday, Aquarius. And then whenever I change like the video from something to something else, it always acts funny. All right, so there I just did it. Awesome. Turn that off. Go to my channel. Here we are. Let me get on it. Here it is. All right, that's better. Like, I did not search for this Happy Birthday Aquarius sign for nothing. So happy birthday, Aquarius. Happy Aquarius season to everybody, regardless of if they're Aquarius, if they have any Aquarius placements. I do not have any Aquarius placements in my main birth chart. I absolutely love Aquarius, and my matriarch of my family was my grandmother and my favorite Aquarius/horse. So she's absolutely amazing. So one of my best friends in high school was an Aquarius. I've fallen in love with some Aquariuses. I have fallen in for some Aquariuses. So we love Aquarius energy. We love it. We're in Aquarius season. The Aquarius new way of being. It's age of Aquarius. Everything's going to fumble, right? Fumble and falter and wake up. So here we go, angels. So spiritual guides, ancestors of angel. Everyone in their best and highest good. How this works is all my cards are in the upright. And that's in all of my decks. If it lands in reverse, then I know it's the opposite of what we see. So, is All right. Is A truly into angel? Is A truly into angel? Let's see what the deck says. So yes and no is free. All you gotta do is like and sub. And if you want an actual reading, then the links are in the chat and the description. Please pay me through my links. If you want to pay through PayPal, let me know and I'll turn it on and I'll add 30%. So it looks like the answer is no. So I don't know. They originally told you their feelings a long time ago and you said you're still blocked by them. So I feel like their actions are speaking as loud and much louder than their words. So Angel, I don't think that they are into you. Because if they missed you and wanted to talk to you, they would definitely be reaching out and unblocking you. So I don't know if they used to have feelings and those faded, or if they just told you what you wanted to hear, but oh, yesterday? Well, that's what we have, sweetie. That's what I got. Maybe would be a maybe, and then in reverse, it's like maybe not. So that's all I have, darling. If you want a reading so we can go deeper into it, then let's get a reading so you can go deeper into it. So hello, Aquarius. Happy birthday. Whoop, whoop. I'm Selena, your psychic clairvoyant tarot reader of 30 years, and I'm next to my magic rabbit Satnin, and we're going to do some Aquarius season readings. So remember, yes and no is free. Everybody gets one free yes and no. Just hit the like and sub. And if you want a reading, the links are pinned in the chat and in the description. So let's get this party started. So let's do just a basic ass. I'm going to do 2 collective readings. One for all Aquarius and Aquarius placements. So wherever you have Aquarius in your chart. And the other one will be for just everybody. So for my Aquarius and Aquarius placements, I'm going to use the Mermaid Tarot since y'all are the water bearer. Hello, Erin. How are you, sweetie? I hope you're sweet anyways. I call everybody sweetie, honey, babe. I didn't used to be that way until I moved to the South. And then I became that way. I don't know what happened. I used to get annoyed when we'd go out and people would be like, okay, sweetheart. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm not sweet. Now I'm like, I do it all the time. I'm like, yeah, babe, love you. It was weird because I was calling one of my acquaintances babe, I guess, accidentally. And then he said it back to me. And I was like really put off. I was like, what? I was like, oh, Selena, it's because you've been calling him that for 10 minutes. So sorry. I'm a lover. I'm a lover girl. Everybody's my babe. When you're the mother of all, I'm a triple Cancer. So you know I'm mother to all. All right, the Sun, which is the opposite, and the 3 of Swords. Well, maybe we're going to highlight some heartbreak here. So this is for all Aquarius and Aquarius placements. We're going to do a little bit of a collective reading. So I've been on, so we'll do 777. So this is for all Aquarius and Aquarius placements. Oh my gosh, I didn't put on my rings. Girl, she didn't put on her rings. I put my Band-Aid on for my nasty cut that's healing. It looks way better, but it still looks gnarly. And I'm like, why don't you just keep it? And I'm like, oh, it's pretty gross. Probably not. I was taken out by a can top lid. It was so bloody. I can't say I minded it. I thought it was pretty cool, but I'm a weirdo. Somebody exploring and wanting to move forward, getting revelation about some heartbreak. So what do we have? Aquarius is in Aquarius placements. What is your birthday season reason? So happy birthday to everyone born today, of course. And in the last week, the first decan and the cuspers. It's always interesting to me how cuspers like to identify, because every single cusper I've met that on the cusp of Taurus Gemini always claims Gemini. I don't know why. Knowing them both, I would definitely claim Taurus. All right, please hit the like button and subscribe, Dio Shri. How are you? And then every time I meet an Aquarius Capricorn cusp, they always claiming to be Aquariuses. Like this one girl has a birthday on the 20th, and she's technically a Capricorn, but she calls herself an Aquarius. So I think it's funny. Anyways, please hit the like button and subscribe, Dio Shri, and I will answer your yes and no. So until then, let's get started. So Aquarius is Aquarii. Here we go. What is the energy around you right now? Whoa. What else kind of came out? Ooh, the 4 of Cups. Is there some disappointment, an opportunity, something that somebody would offer you something, but you just weren't interested? I don't know if that's a job offer or a cup of love. You're disappointed when it comes to love. Maybe it's hard for you to find people that are on your level. My baby's on the level. That song. Yeah, and you're stressing out about it. Oh God, it's got you. Maybe you're not stressing. 9 of Wands is more like, hey, uncle girl, here, my birthday's February 6th. Yes, we love. Oh, Aquarius. I was like, uncle, hey, mama, how are you? Well, welcome. I absolutely love Aquariuses. Some of my favorite Aquariuses are the last decan of Aquarius. I think that starts on the 8th or the 10th. Maybe the 8th, because I think the cusp starts at like the 16th. Anyways, so Aquarius, you are so welcome, guys. Yeah, new subscriber, Dioshri, please hit the like button. So if you want a free yes and no, that's for everybody. So I'm just doing a little Aquarius read right here. All right, Dioshri, let me answer your question, but first let me do a little more. Woo, that flew out. So Aquarius, what are you disappointed about? Something about timing. So it seems like there's some disappointment. Maybe you tried to offer your cup of love to someone or vice versa. Put you in Wounded Warrior because something about the timing. So I don't know if it's like it wasn't the right time or if you've been waiting a long time for something to come through. So happy birthday, Jessica. Pisces moon. We love Pisces. Wow, you got a lot of water in there. Yeah, I think stuck in the deacon. I'm the artsy fartsy weird one. First of all, I love Aquarius, all of them. I think the February ones I resonate the most with because they're more watery, you know. They have more emotions and we have more like deeper conversations, but I love everybody. So let me answer your question, Dioshri. So spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Dioshri, do they have any job opportunities coming ahead? Do they have any job opportunities? So let's see. So how the yes and no works is all the cards are upright. If it lands in reverse, we know it's opposite. I think I'm stuck in the deacon. I'm artsy fartsy weird. That's why we love them. We like it. Great. Oh God. Yes, you got it. Okay, 2 of them came out for you, Dioshri. Yes. It's conceivable. So I don't know if you've been looking for a job or you're trying to manifest some opportunities, but Spirit says yes, you got it. It's conceivable. So usually 2 don't come out or if they don't show up that way. So Jessica, do you have a question, a yes or no, or should I just go on with this Aquarius reading? Let me go back to Aquariuses. Okay, Aquarii. Here we go. So, looks like you're disappointed and kind of in a wounded warrior. Maybe it's just about love in general. And maybe it's not about love. Maybe it's about just life. Something is disappointing you because of the timing. Maybe you haven't had a lot of time to spend on your love life. Ooh. And now someone is moving forward. Very interesting. So, Aquarius, we have disappointment surrounding timing and moving forward. I don't know if somebody with Cancer energy here, so that's the only other sign to pop out. If somebody is a Cancer in your energy and they're moving forward, yeah, because something's taken too long. Maybe that's you, Aquarius. Maybe someone's taking too long, taking you for granted. And you're like, I can't wait here forever. Will my small business succeed? Well, I hope so, my love, because it takes a while. I know I've got a small business as well. I'm just me here. Wow, this all came out together. Okay, so we have Leo showing up. So somebody's in Wounded Warrior over timing. About someone moving forward because it's taken too long to make the revelation of being the King or Queen of Cups. And then we have the 7 of Cups, a lot of water here. There's been a lot of illusions. So I feel like you're disappointed because someone or something's taking too long. Maybe a King of Cups. This is Scorpio's card, technically, but it could just be someone very loving and kind. And you're like, why is this taking so long? What's the issue here? They haven't shown me their feelings. There are too many illusions. Maybe you waited on this person, so you could have Leo in your chart, or this could just be a revelation that this was just an illusion, that this person was never going to come around. So it could be a water sign or just somebody that, I don't know, I'd come up with a King of Cups and a water sign. Maybe they were loving, but those were just illusions. Someone can be very loving and very sweet and say all the right narcissist things and not be that at all. Or maybe they mean it, but they just couldn't do it. Yeah, this is a soulmate. All right, Aquarius, this is a person that you have a strong spiritual connection with, even though there's been a lot of illusions here. Wow, these are overburdensome illusions. Who's full of illusions? Illusions around being independent and single. Something was too overburdensome. Maybe somebody else wants to stay single. Maybe you want to stay single. All right, this is coming out again this way. And now a cycle has ended. Or it's beginning. I don't know. But there's a lot of work because there's been a lot of ego involved. All right, one more on this, Aquarius, and I'll answer your question, Jessica. Ooh, and now we have you, Aquarius. Wow, of course you came out because I'm reading for Aquarius and Aquarius placements, wherever Aquarius is in your chart. Okay, my loves. Well, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. This is either someone very foolish, or you have been very foolish, or this is about a new beginning. So Aries energy, somebody choosing, yeah, the Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We did have Leo energy here. Who wants to work together and make a decision, but there's somebody defending themselves about all this juggling and being a Knight of Wands, which has ended stuff, and now they're happy on their own, being patient, being strong. Yeah, regarding you. Well, there it is. You've been through the ringer. You're pretty much tired of waiting, or they are. Either way, because like I said, it could be you are the person in this story, and they don't want to wait anymore. Or this could be the other way around. And I would say it's not about love, but with all these, with this here, the Six of Cups, next to the Seven of Cups and the King of Cups, somebody's ego. If it's not about romance, it's definitely someone you had a close connection with, or you feel a close connection with. Now, maybe that could be your boss. I don't know. Hopefully not. We do have a lot of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. All right, I'm going to answer your question, Jessica. Did you hit the like button and subscribe, sweetie? I didn't even answer that. Ask you that. Are you still here? I'll ask for that as an energetic exchange of a like and sub. All right, so it looks like maybe someone's tired of waiting for you, Aquarius, or vice versa. You're tired of waiting for someone to expose their feelings of love, or to see if this was just an illusion. This has become overburdensome, and now somebody has a sense or wants a sense of independence from you. Could be you, Aquarius, because the cycle ended is exploring in the work around the ego to heal. And you're ending up the reading here. Okay, Jessica. And I feel like it was about a new beginning with someone very attractive. Again, they could have Leo placements, or maybe you do. Maybe you're Leo. I'm just reading for all Aquarius and Aquarius placements. Okay, so it looks like... Well, let me ask your question again, because I don't want to put out. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Jessica. Will their small business succeed? It takes a while, remember that. If you don't have help, it takes even longer, because like you have to do all the work. Will Jessica's small business succeed? Okay, how this works is if whatever it lands up on, perhaps, wait a perhaps. It was kind of coming up more upright than down. So what I'm hearing is that, Jessica, this is going to depend on you. Depend on you and the energy you put into it, and how much time and manifestation work you want to go. So I got a perhaps. If you want to go deeper, I do have a deck that I have dedicated to work. I know my husband is helping. That's it. Oh, good. So if you want to go deeper in that, then you can go ahead and get a personal reading. All right, back to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Well, this looks like it's definitely has to do with your heart chakra. Again, there's a sense of disappointment. Someone is tired of waiting or has waited. It's like the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune is all about timing. And so someone has got to move forward, and it may be you, Aquarius, because something is taking too long to reveal the truth about their feelings and the illusions that they created around a success and love. And it became overburdensome, so they decided to be independent and in a cycle of exploration to do the work to either heal their ego or the damage that was caused. Okay, and this is around a new beginning. So Aquarius, happy birthday. We love you. Feeling alone. Yeah, this has got you feeling alone. So there's Five of Pentacles, the feeling of lack. Whoo. Around this new beginning. Whoa, twice it's come out. So you definitely could be dealing with a fire sign. We do have the Queen of Wands under there. It could be an Aries, because that's the Fool card is the Aries card. It's the beginning of the cycle. It's the step off the ledge. And then, wow, again, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So well-deserved reward. So maybe you just gave up. You're like, well, that's fine. Oh my God, there we have you again, Aquarius. Wow, can't make this up. So you're healing. You're being told to heal. So if somebody has decided to go out on their own and abandon a new beginning with you, it's because you need to heal. Heal what? Your desire to win at all cost. And if it's the other way around, I feel like you are ready to heal the damage that this person's ego caused to you. So either way, you're being called to heal, Aquarius, and trust in this new beginning. Yeah, the sacral chakra. This could be around your sexuality, creativity. Sacral chakra is the second chakra. Creativity, sexuality, spirituality. What was connected to this? Yeah, the high priestess. So maybe you're listening to your gut around your sexuality. Maybe you should pack it up for a bit. You know, maybe you should unpack it. I don't know. Everyone's different, right? So there's something here someone's listening to. So I don't know if I'm reading for you or about you, Aquarius, but one more. Ooh, success and growth. Moving forward. And it came out kind of sideways. So I don't know if you've had a hard time moving forward from this person or they've had a hard time moving forward from you. All right. Who else is an Aquarius in here? Let's give me something for money, Aquarius. Let's do some love and money. So we have an Aquarius read for all Aquarius and Aquarius placements. Next, I'll just do a collective for Aquarius season, but this is specifically for Aquarius and Aquarius placements. I like to come on and do whatever the sign is at the time. We'll be doing our full moon reads on Sunday. Whoop, whoop, full moon in Leo. Okay, let's get this. Aquarius, how's the money looking for the next year? Getting ready to end the year of the snake, or just for right now. All right, Aquariuses. Aquarii, is that right? Shredder. Okay, let's see. Notice patterns that suggest it's time to delete unwanted memories. Ooh, that's good advice for everybody. Random thoughts and intense feelings urge you to shred the remnants of the past. Well, maybe this is where the healing comes in. That could be affecting your money. So we have life path 3, 6, or 9. Maybe you're 36 or 63. I want to awaken memories of us, but is it too late? So we have the timing here. You grasp the depth of our bond. Will you grasp the depth of our bond or misunderstand my intentions? Interesting. So I don't know if you're trying to forget this person or vice versa, but that seems, I asked about money. Spirit gives a message about money. Maybe your memories are affecting your money, Aquarius. Well, you are an air sign, so what you think and it's definitely going to affect your reality. I mean, it does for all of us, but that is your element. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any money things here? Good Lord. I love you. Well, I love you, Aquarius. Asking the big questions and hoping for a positive response. Uncertainty around long-term decisions. Well, that sounds like Aquarius. Approach with patience. Also Aquarius. Creates high expectations and intense emotional pressure. Ooh. Maybe someone told you they loved you and it freaked you out, or vice versa. Maybe you're 41, maybe your life path 1, 4, or 5. But this says, I feel my life is in turmoil and I don't know how to calm it. Whatever can break has broken. But the love thing that remained strong was our love. But the one thing that remained strong was our love. Wow. Pretty deep. I still haven't found anything out about money yet, Aquarius. So, here's some money. Let's see what it says. Hidden riches, revealing them only to the worthy. Okay. Well, maybe this person has a lot of money and they're hiding that. Or you are. Reserved power and using it strategically when needed. Your power lies in patience. So we have the second message about patience. So maybe your patience is up. And use it wisely to surprise them when they least expect it. Card 55, maybe your life path 5 or 1. And it says, I'm ready to trust you, but I still feel I need to keep my final card hidden for now. I won't run from our connection, but I have to protect myself until I'm certain. Wow, that's pretty intense. Nothing about money came through. All right, well then, I guess, Aquarius, your money must be fine. Let's try one more. One more. Is there any money advice here for Aquariuses during Aquarius season? Maybe this is saying your emotions, once again, are affecting your money. Oh my God, then we have twin flame. Oh God, Aquarius, I hope you have to deal with this shit. This is... All right. I keep trying to get money stuff out. So maybe your life path 2, 3, or 5. Maybe you're 32 or 23, but this says souls maturing separately to bring deeper wisdom upon reunion. Growing in parallel dimensions, destined to intersect again. Evolving separately and becoming whole individually. I can't help but want you physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You're all I think about when I'm alone and lost in my thoughts. Our twin flame connection drives me insane. Oh boy. Okay. Well, happy birthday, Aquarius. I don't know if somebody feels that way about you or what, but we didn't get any money info there. I tried, guys. Sorry. Maybe your money is absolutely fine. Or maybe the message is just like money's not important when it comes to this, or maybe this is about how you're going to manifest money is by addressing your emotions. All right, so let's get some advice for Aquarius. Let's get, you know, you're weird, Aquarius, and we love you for that. Let's do the Starseed Oracle. because this is a funny... I feel like an Aquarius probably invented this idea. Star seeds and hoyokas and... Oh, God. Bless their hearts is what we say in Florida. We say bless their hearts. So here we go, Aquarius. Let's get a card for you from the star seed because you are definitely special. Magical beings. Somehow separated from your emotions, but are water. Whoa, that flew up in the air. It says, the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Well, Aquarius, you are definitely multifaceted and unique. Let yourself be seen. The courageous peony. Peonies smell so good. They're like one of my favorite smells. I used to have a huge bush in Illinois outside of my apartment. It was a huge peony bush and it smelled so amazing. And I would go out all the time and pick these big flowers. All right, inquiry. Are you being called to allow yourself to be more visible and seen in the world, Aquarius? It's your age, man. It's the age of Aquarius. No time better than now. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all of what they are and show it to the world. The peony doesn't try to compete with the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They are their own, and they trust their timing of their individual nature. You're being called to do the same. Well, if anybody's unique and individual, it's Aquarius. It's time to open yourself up to being seen. It's time to share your incredible, multifaceted, true nature to the world. Wow, you may have been taught that it's safer to keep your life hidden and your voice small, to hide behind the bushes instead of growing tall. The courageous peony is here to remind you it's safe to embody all of who you are. At first, it may feel uncomfortable, and you may be afraid of what others think, but with each passing day, it becomes easier. Little by little, you realize that it draws those who are meant for you and the experiences you've been longing for. Well, that's a beautiful message. It's hard to be seen in our weird world. We're always feeling judged, but then I always come back to no one is paying attention. And if they are, it's like temporarily, right? Like nobody really cares about anybody but themselves. Come on. So most of the time, it's like, what other people are thinking about us? It's like, have you met other people? Why would you care about what they think? They say that's like a quality of Aquarius. Maybe for some. It seems like the Aquarius I met all cared way too much about what other people thought. So maybe that was just those people. More than what I would think other people would think. All right, let's get the yin-yang oracle since we had this twin flame stuff here. So hello, everybody. Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. I am Selena. Happy Aquarius season. Happy birthday, Aquarius. I am doing a Aquarius read in all Aquarius placements, just a general. So go back and rewind it if you want to start. And I am offering personal tarot by donation. I've been reading tarot for many years, and I got Saturn here with me. So let's find out more for Aquarius, what this energy of the twin flame is for those that... limitations. Maybe this is it. Your thoughts are isolating you. We have this twice now. Yeah, and you're at a decision. So this is a case of you creating some reality or somebody else's reality. They're at a crossroads. Let's get another one. Don't believe your limitations and fears. Whoa. This is affecting your love life, your Venus offer. Also, I feel like your money, since we tried so hard to get the money out, it didn't come out. Maybe that's like your feelings. Healing inner child. Yeah, divine masculine. All right, so... maybe your masculine counterpart is healing their inner child or they need to, or maybe that's you right now. You're a masculine and healing your inner masculine and getting assistance from your spiritual guides. Okay, that's good. I like this. What else? Very Aquarian. Let me pick out another. Let me get the chakras and then I'll wrap it up with the Sacred Light Oracle. And we'll go from there. Because we've got a pretty full reading. So we started out with someone, either you or someone else, being disappointed at how long it's taken and they've waited for you to express your feelings or talk about the illusions that were created in the connection. You could consider yourself a twin flame or be on that journey and, you know, Spirit's saying you need to heal your inner wounded masculine. Listen to your intuition, especially around your creativity or sexuality. What is Spirit telling you? Yeah, trickery, and that fell right there. Okay, for those of you that I'm reading for that have had some sort of, I don't know, you could be a masculine who's trying to hide your heart and your feelings, since we did have the King of Cups next to the Seven of Cups, and then the Sun. Somebody either lied about their feelings in a positive or negative way. Maybe there was a masculine who told you, oh, I love you, and they're just love bombing, and they're full of shit, because they wanted to either get in your pants or get in your your bank account or something. Who cares why? I mean, it's important, but still. Or you have done this, and this is a part of you healing your inner masculine. If you're an Aquarius, you identify as a man or masculine, whatever, then it's time to heal this, because there's something you're fooling yourself about or fooling other people about that's creating some imbalance in your life. And it may be affecting you financially, because we did have the 5 of Pentacles and I couldn't get anything about your money. Wow. And then we have this sexuality. Someone is really sweet and kind and full of service, and now someone else is back there drinking and feeling sorry for themselves. So have you been a skanky hoe and you're trying to mend your evil ways? Ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe. Just don't be a skanky one. Just be upfront and honest and clear from the get-go. This is who I am. This is what I want. This is where I'm at. And as long as you're transparent and you live in integrity, then it doesn't matter who you sleep with or don't sleep with, as long as everyone is on the same page. Okay? Just get on the same page. Now, if you know someone's not like that and you've tricked them to try to get you to do what you want and, you know, use them for their sacral energy, then this is where we have the guilt. So, Steve. And then we have creation, and this is the crown chakra. So I don't know if you're trying to create a new reality for yourself by changing, because I did fall one more, dissipating. Yeah, but I feel like tricking people, using them for sexuality, creating false realities. If you are the Aquarius that has done this or had this done to you, because again, I don't know which way I'm reading, this is just for Aquarius and Aquarius placements, is ruining your self-esteem. I don't know. See, this is where we have the bird looking at the lady, looking at the man, looking at the something else. This is like you're either watching the wrong things, maybe you're paying attention to the wrong things, or you haven't seen yourself through the light of understanding that you are indeed making your self-esteem lower. Or maybe somebody else's lies and trickery ruined your self-esteem. But we got to build it up again. Yeah, we're on a quest here to turn shit into bliss. This lady gives me Aquarius energy. You have a crossroads. We have decisions earlier. Do you want to live in the bog of bad decisions? Or do you want to create a reality that is clear and healthy? So let me know how that resonates, Aquarius, because I don't know which way. And we don't judge ourselves in a negative way to feel guilty or whatever. We judge ourselves in our actions to make change. If we don't feel good in life and shitty things keep happening, we may have to question, am I in any way or shape responsible for this? Is it me? Did I do that? You know? All right, let's wrap this up with the Sacred Light Oracle. And then, like I said, I'm going to do a reading for Aquarius season for everybody. It's not Aquarius's. And if you have a question, just hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll give you a free yes and no. Ooh, we had 2 of them. Magical alchemy. Oh, look, it's Merlin. Innovation, ingenuity, curiosity, ahead of your time. Well, that's definitely Aquarian energy. So life path 2, 3, or 5. And who else is here? Aw. The golden light ray, love and laughter, receiving and giving gifts, passion projects. So happy birthday if it's your birthday week. Golden light ray. So maybe your life path 1, 6, or 7. But this is about the Buddha Maitreya, and this is about Merlin. Let's just see what the advice is here for them. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Welcome. Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. If you're new here, I am Selena, and I've been reading tarot for 30 years. If you want a personal reading, the links are in the chat in the description. Otherwise, a free yes and no for all like and subs. We're wrapping up an Aquarius reading for the Aquarius placements and all Aquariuses. And then I'm going to just do a collective for everybody that's not Aquarius placements. All right, it says mysteries are unsolved problems. Problems are challenges that need to be faced. I think I've been listening to too much Metalocalypse. I sound like Toki and Squizgar. Sacred crystals of Merlinite. They're beautiful, by the way. Affirmation. I acknowledge my inner magic. It is guided, loving creation. Ascended Master Merlin is here to place you on purpose. While you may feel like your ideas are ahead of your time, brainstorming needs to be actioned. Right. So it says strong opinions or fascinations with the world of alchemy, witchcraft, and magic encourage you to explore the enchantment of manifestation and creative intervention. It's time to make, create, and get your hands dirty. Well, maybe that's why we had this. Listen to your intuition. Explore creative impulses, design and innovate. Let go of what you think you cannot do. I like that advice. When you place your mind on purpose, magic happens. Take advantage and illustrate. Very good advice, Merlin. We like it. So, hey, everybody. So what's the other ones say? So this is for Aquarius and Aquarius placements. The last 2 cards I'm going to take. So this is Sacred Crystals Opal. Affirmation, I am golden, I am radiant, I am abundant. I accept these gifts with an open heart. Find joy in laughing at yourself more often. Floating in the golden ray, Ascension Master Lord Maitreya disrupts dense and melancholic emotions. So maybe, you know, you have a hard time right now. Spirit says laugh. Honestly, I love laughing. If people can't laugh at themselves, they are not going to get along with me. I noticed that Virgo men have a hard time with me because I laugh at myself. Right? I like to laugh at myself, and maybe I make a little laughing at them, and they don't understand that. I'm like, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. So we have to laugh. Like, life is serious, but it's not, right? It's all a cosmic play of our mind and the karma that we've created here together. So that's what I have for my Aquarius and Aquarius placements. So happy birthday, babies. Now I'm just going to do a general collective for everybody during Aquarius season. And if you have a question, let me know. Yes and no is free. Everything else is in the chat and the description. So let's see what we have. So, Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. We've waited so long for the age of Aquarius, and now the empire is crumbling. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, Pisces and Neptune fucking delusions. Yeah, we don't need any more Neptunian delusions in life. I feel like we've been under them. Ooh, the 26th of February. Oh, happy birthday, Pisces. We love Pisces. That'll be the next collective. We love Pisces. I mean, I love Pisces, but they're definitely in La La Land. My bunny, Elvis Parsley, he is a triple Pisces. I tell you, he's not even here half the time. And then when you go in there and you pick him up and you give him kisses and snuggles, sometimes you'll pick up. Last night he was pretending like he was a sloth. He was like hanging on the side of my arm and like he looked weird. Elvis is amazing. He's a good bunny. Saturn and Elvis are like not ordinary bunnies. I manifested them from the Dharmakaya. They are extraordinary beings, that's for sure. Because I ain't never seen no fishy bunny like him before. Like he pretends to be other things. I love it. Sometimes he's a horse and he looks like a horse. It's weird. I got magic rabbits, kids. Okay, so we're cleaning this up. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Love and light. How are you? Hope you're having a good weekend so far. I guess it's not really started yet, but please hit the like button and subscribe. If you want a free yes and no, just do that. Everything else is pinned in the chat. Now I'm going to do a collective for just Aquarius season. So it's not just going to be for Aquarius, it's going to be for everybody. Now, it's going to be for everyone. McGrizzless? McGrillis? What? McGrizzles? Which open your mind? God. Listen, the only people that are telling me to open my mind, mine's pretty open. The only ones telling me to open my mind are narcissists that are trying to get me to change it. That's hilarious because it's like hilarious to think that they wouldn't understand who protects me and what I know. Literally. Am psychic, have been since birth. Was Noonchick Oracle in past lives. Can see directly through time and space. Do know your intentions by your intentions. Cannot be fooled, gaslit, or controlled anymore. Whew, only took me like countless lifetimes to get that done. Right? But that's how we know what we know. That's how we know it, what we see. And when people are like, you don't double kister, I'm like, take it up with the Lord. Because he done whispered in my ears directly. Yeah. When you're a true high priestess and a psychic, you know things. And then people get mad and pretend that you don't know them. Or they get really defensive because you've literally read their intentions through their mind. And then they're like, I never said that. Yeah, well, yeah, you did. I heard you say it. Racket. It is a racket, isn't it? a racket. It's a racket of stupidity. It's like, yeah, okay, sure. My mind's the one that's closed here. So, I'm pretty good at knowing people. They just get mad about me knowing them. Right? I do be knowing motherfuckers, and then they get mad about it and be like, you can't put your neck in her. And I'm like, You really can't. Like, that's why it's like people can't gaslight me. They're mad at me. I'm like, I don't want to hear your shitty feelings and thoughts. You think I enjoy that? Going into that trash can? No, but Buddha tells me what's up all the time. So if you want to take it up with the Buddha, then that's fine. Go talk to Buddha about it. Go talk to Buddha. Go talk to the Lord. Lord Buddha said, you're deluded and you just want to use me. But you're saying, I just need to open my mind. Okay, you're right. I'm going to listen to you instead of holy beatings whose minds pervade space. You're absolutely right. You're correct, Mr. Griddles. That's why it's like funny. It's like exhausting and funny and then infuriating. So I just have to laugh. Okay, let's do a timestamp about 40 minutes in. So no one has a reading request so far. So I'm actually here for personal readings. I've been reading tarot for 30 plus years. I have 100% accuracy. I love reading for people. I have vows not to gossip, so this is the only way I gossip is by getting into your life and your questions. So now I'm going to do a collective for everyone. So this is just a collective for everyone in Aquarius season. So let's see what we have, guys. All right, so here are the last 2 days of January. The horse is coming up. Tomorrow is the end of the holy month for me. It's been a Buddhist holy month every year. Youthful folly. Didn't we get this time? Okay, so Aquarius, here we go. This is, sorry, not for Aquarius. This is for everybody, everyone, during Aquarius season. So some impulsiveness, immaturity, bluffing, ignorance, learning, impatient, reckless behavior. Well, this is what we're dealing with right now at the end of this year of the snake. I feel like the fuckery is coming out even more so. Turning point, but there's going to be a turning point. Someone is growing up, maybe. Return of a new cycle, right timing, regeneration, inevitable, steady improvements. And again, I just said the end of the year of the snake, and what do we have? Thank you, Spirit, for always telling us the truth here on my channel, that I am indeed knowing what I am doing. I walk in strong integrity. I have always spoke the truth my whole life. And because of that, I've been deeply marginalized and put against myself. But we're not now, and we're waking up. So this is an increase. Sharing, reaping rewards, overflow, expansion, flowering, encouragement, fertile ground, and abundance. So maybe you were youthfully stupid, but now something is changing. Innocence, a trusting nature, originality, spontaneity, open-heartedness, simplicity, the unexpected. Let's put this up here. This is for everyone. This is just a collective. And progress. So something is changing. Maybe you used to do dumb things and now you're growing up. It says advancement, gaining recognition, appreciation, achievement, acceleration, steady gains, and increased clarity. And then we have self-discipline, practice, self-respect, introspection, ritual, creative patience, building energy, and maturity. Yeah, somebody has grown up. Somebody's growed it up here. Someone's growing up. Finally. Finally. It's happening right as we're wrapping up the year of the snake and going into the year of the horse. There's been a turning point. You're starting a new cycle. Regeneration, inevitability, steady improvements. Ooh, I like this. So since we're starting a new cycle, where's the cycle going? So now I'm going to take the wild reflections, because this kind of gives me an Aquarius vibe. This is Aquarius season. There's lots of sparklies in this. So hello, everybody. If you have a yes or no question, just hit the like button and subscribe and drop it in the chat. So what do we have, sweeties? This is just a collective read for Aquarius season. The reason for the season is something is changing. Something, good qualities are increasing. Their innocence is increasing. You're progressing. You're going beyond your limitations. Wow, that fell out. Yeah, are you kidding me? So I just did a reading for all Aquariuses and Aquarius placements. And now we're just doing a collective reading for all everyone. And the first thing we have is the same thing we had last time. The disappointment. Well, maybe your immature impatience made you, disappointed in things. But now you're learning how to be temperate. You're learning how to be patient. The temperance card is about everything lining up. It's a Sagittarian energy, but it's about making sure that you have all the right conditions to be able to handle this. So the disappointment and the overburdensome energy, you're developing patience through. Maybe that's a part of you growing up too, understanding that life is full of disappointment and a lot of dumb shit. Like my to-do list does never end, and it will never end. That's just life. Doesn't mean we got to get it all done today, or that we even have to get any of it done. But you're learning how to be patient. After what? After someone or something has been deceptive. Look at that little guy there. All right, somebody or something has been really deceptive here. So this is our Aquarius season collective reading. Yeah, and now this is, wow, we had the World card ending something because you're cutting off this bullshit. So you could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or just someone who has had to cut out your own ego. Maybe that was your youthful folly, or someone else's ego. Maybe you had to cut someone off because they were just too immature. And age is... people always talk about, so I meet people all the time, women, hey, how's it going, Hector? How are you? I'm just doing a collective reading for Aquariuses. If you want a free yes and no, hit the like button and subscribe. If you want a reading, the links are in the chat in the description. So anyways, I'm, meeting people recently, and a lot of the older women that I've met, they date younger men, but then they're like complaining. Basically, age doesn't have to do with maturity. You can be like 60 and be super immature and stupid. Karma is in play. That's right up. Step right up, folks. Karma is in play. So essentially being youthful, being, I don't know, impatient or full of ego caused a lot of negativity in your life and disappointment. And it overburdened you, right? 10-10. So it made you feel like, or someone made you feel, again, maybe this is not you. Maybe this is your child. So we have youthful folly. But now your kid is starting to change. But I do feel like the message is pretty clear about somebody's deceptive, immature behavior caused you to cut them off. And now the cycle is ending. So let's figure out what else is going on. Oh, yeah, the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands. All right, again, I said this could be a kid. Page of Wands came out sideways. This could be a fire sign that was very immature. In reverse, this is the worst, right? Page is already young, immature energy. It's the energy of the explorer, someone who doesn't want to explore. Why something wasn't stable. So these both kind of came out funny. So this could be a child in your house that was making things unstable. Could be a partner from the past. Whew. And working together. Someone's stuck in their head about it. Maybe you. Do I want to continue to work with my kid who I've had to bail out 80 times or whatever? It's, again, going to be different for everybody, right? So it's just a collective Aquarius season reading. Yeah, somebody is in reverse. So this could be their mother, their wife. So we have the Four Wands and an Empress, which gives me some sort of family connection or a deeper, higher level of connection. And somebody not being and standing in their power. Maybe something isn't working here between you and someone else that you had to cut off because they're full of ego. Your ex-lover, your mother, your boss. Maybe you're the mother. Maybe your kids cut you off. Take it as it resonates. Whoa. Now we have this Ace of Cups sideways, so now it's looking more like romance. What's this one? Yeah, the Lover's Gemini energy. In the form, making the decision to hold back something. Oof. Somebody's holding back here, and I don't know if it's you or someone else because they were youthful and stupid or you were. Give me one more on this. Four of Pentacles. One more. This is just a collective for Aquarius season. Yeah, the King of Wands sideways. King of Wands in reverse is a real bleep. He's an asshole controlling, doesn't know how to control his sexual energy or his wand. So he came out kind of funny. He came out kind of like that. So was somebody a player here and they just destroyed everything in their life and now they're learning the lesson the hard way? Is this what we have going on? And you're seeing it in real time. Could be your child, could be your ex-lover or husband. Could be you saying that, okay, this is ruining my happiness at every turn. Yeah, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning and something stable. Yeah, Saturn, what do you think? So you have this opportunity to change, to do equal give and take with the Devil. So Capricorn energy, King of Pentacles. So really is giving that you've been in. Oof. Wow, okay, definitely marriage and long-term stability here. All right, someone has a choice. Will they be the King of Cups or the King of Pentacles? This is an interesting read so far, everyone. So hello. Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot if you're new here. Just hit the like button and subscribe if you want a free yes and no. Otherwise, the links for personal reading are in the chat and description. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I have 100% accuracy. Yeah. I love reading tarot. I just come on here when I have free time. So I've got a little bit of time tonight before I go out. So, all right. Tell me more about this situation in Aquarius season. A turning point, a youthful folly. We have distance. Could be someone at a distance. Someone you haven't talked to. That's what I got here with the Queen of Swords. You either haven't talked to them, you're holding back from talking to them. Could be your mother. And now they're curious, or you're curious. After keeping your distance for a while, collective. They're curious. You're curious. Somebody's curious. Maybe this is someone you know from a long time ago. Maybe you were married to this person. Maybe this is someone you did try to have a union with, but they were too young and immature. That's the thing. Sometimes people do grow up. You know, we're not the same as we are. I've been growing up the whole time. I'm still growing up. And somehow miraculously aging backwards because no one ever believes me when I tell them how old I am. That's why it's funny when I go out into when I do marketing and stuff and I start talking about what I do and my qualifications and how long I've been doing things and they look at me funny and I keep going and I mention the other things that I do and then I kind of people don't really believe. And then last night a lady's like, how old are you? And I told her and she's like, oh, I thought you were 25. I was like, okay, no. This is just my gift. Aging backwards. Why? Because I'm constantly learning every day of my life. And I never cease to go inside of myself and look for answers and release what it is that doesn't serve me. So maybe you are releasing something. You did release someone. You released someone from the past. Yeah, you haven't talked to them in a while. See, it's just one damn crow here. This is the Urban Crow Oracle. Oh, man, when I was working out earlier and I went on a walk through the park, there was a murder of crows. Just a murder of crows. There's like 5 murderers of crows. They were all on the trees and squawking. I love crows. I wish we had ravens in Florida, but we do not. But they will be having ravens in the place I live next. I'm going to get me a raven. I've decided, a pet bird. Saturn's not too hot on that, but they can be friends. Yeah, there has to be balance here somewhere. You release someone or something. I don't know what the gifts have to do with it. Maybe they were gifted. Maybe doing so showed you your gifts. What's I want to know more about this situation. What was the archetype of this person? Where are we going with this reading? I'm going to take the Psychic Tarot Oracle. Someone that you haven't talked to, you had to cut off. Could be a kid. Someone who's very immature. Strong fire sign energy here. Very overburdensome to be dealing with this. Here we go. Whoa. Solar plexus. Recognition and reward. So this definitely affected your self-esteem, or maybe someone had low self-esteem. And that's why they couldn't hang. Yeah, so you had to move forward. Whatever it is that you work through and work for, this helped you. This immature person actually made you better because you had to let go of them. So whether it's your child or a lover or, whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, love begins. And because of that, you have something stable coming in and a renewed beginning in love. And we had this Ace of Cups sideways. All right, one more from this one. Yeah, because someone held back. Third eye. Wow, and then we have the Empress again. All right, more of the sacral chakra stuff, emotional loss. And the third eye chakra. So I'm going to put these back. All right. What's this about? Maybe a renewed sense of self-love. That's what'll happen when you get fucked over by people enough. Either you become bad, like meaning sad and lonely and mean and awful, or you decide to level up. It's up to you. I'm going to take something from the Divine Nature Oracle. And then we'll do a couple of love cards here because we want to get some love. So this is just a collective for everyone during Aquarius season, which we're still in the first second. Here we go, guys. We get the genius. I can't remember. I had a friend named Tate. I think he was my first or second Aquarius crush. And he was born, I think it was the 28th of January. I was like, what happened to that dude? Last I heard, he was in jail. Hey, it's a small town. There's not a lot to do there. Which he left, but he would always come back. I never knew why, but he's so gorgeous. He got me into Modest Mouse. Okay. Listen to your muse. All right, so this is a good one. Listen to your muse. Something is calling you. Do you have a muse? Well, we do have the solar plexus here and your creativity. So this is your advice. Listen to your muse. Your muse speaks to you in possibilities, and so we often shut her voice out in the name of being realistic. Yeah, whoa. Yet without following her directives, we never know the full embodiment of our potential. Right now, your muse is asking you to listen. Let her whispers, chants, and shouts stir your deepest creativity. Your path is being revealed one step at a time. As you become willing to follow her prompts, if you allow her, she will grow her creative vision through the messages of your heart. As Antoine de Saint-Exupéry said, it's only within the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. Whoa, that's a good one. So it's like almost like follow your intuition. Listen to your muse. What is your heart calling you? What does your heart say? All right, well, let's get some love on this then before we wrap it up. Let's see what our love reading is in Aquarius season. So this is just for a collective. It's for everybody. We're not picking. So please hit the like button and subscribe. It's fine if you don't want a reading or you don't have a question to ask, but it does help other people who want a real reader, not some Karen and 20-year-old on YouTube reading tarot. It gets crazier every day when I see it. I'm like, is this a 15-year-old boy with sitting in his parents' basements reading tarot? What's going on here? Motherfucker, show me your miracle powers. Sorry. We love them. Bless their hearts. Okay, so very different, though, than someone like me who's been reading for this long, 30 years. Here we go. What is our love reading for our love life in Aquarius season? So we got a couple more weeks of this. I think till then. When does Aquarius season end? The 17th or the 18th or the 19th? Yeah, I think Kurt Cobain is a... Ooh, wedding rings, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion. Awesome. Well, we'll take this. Maybe you're preparing for an Aquarius wedding. Union and marriage. Yeah, healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier in love life. Well, that's how you get to this. Everlasting love and devotion through a soul connection is by loving yourself, being happier, and making good choices. Why? Because someone was hiding their true feelings, pretending, deluding, gaslighting, personifying. Oh, God. I don't know why this happens. I have no idea. But someone was very immature, I feel like. And that pushed you to grow. Yeah, and to get a love call. And now you're dating, expressing love, message, love, thinking you, transforming, and informing you. Wow. Date, get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, dating online. Awesome. I don't recommend dating online to anyone ever. But this is a clock. Need time, takes time to heal and progressing. So I feel like you went through something where either you were hiding your feelings or someone else was, and now you have progressed beyond it. And you're getting back out there, collective. Might have taken a while. Maybe you were hopeful that this person would change, but instead it just forced you to change. I was waiting. Well, not me personally, but you get the drift. I personally wait on no one. I'm extremely impatient. This is a perfection. I'm trying to perfect patience as a Buddhist practitioner. So I do have that intention to perfect it. This is my wish, and it's also my weakest paramita. Yeah, so I'm still working on patience, kids. All right, what else about our love life? Let's get something. Let's do the messages here for the love messages. Love messages for our love life. I guess this is just if you have someone on your mind, think about them right now, and we're going to get some more cards around that. My table just moved. Redirect your thoughts. Well, focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not what you fear will happen. Okay, that's good advice for just everything, but definitely when it comes to romance. What else? What else? What else? All right, well, okay, that kind of violently threw out. New love, yeah, and we had that here. New love, new chapter begins, whether it's with a new or current person. So there's some new love energy coming up. Well, we do have, I always thought it was funny that Valentine's Day is an Aquarius season, considering how Non-romantic, I consider Aquariuses, or, you know, maybe they can be, but stay optimistic. Positive thinking will bring the faith and will bring romance into your life. So if you're single right now, Spirit is saying redirect your thoughts. Maybe you're dating, like, think positive. Don't think negative things and bring in more of the same thing that you don't want. Not that, you know, we just bypass ourselves or don't only look on the bright side, but we just don't allow those thoughts to be over-consuming. How about that? Brain surgery. Wow, that sounds intense. I hope so. You got a good surgeon? They law. I'm going to do 2 more love things. Yeah, hit the like button and subscribe. Beach addict. Let's see, what do we need? I'm going to take messages from someone you're not in contact with too, but before I do that, the cards are saying for Aquarius season, new love is coming in. We need to redirect our thoughts and attract what we want. All right, hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know when you've done that, Beach Addict. When I see those 2 go up, I'll answer yes or no. So what do we need to let go of to make this love situation happier? Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change the situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Exactly. And that's what I feel like you're being called to do in this Aquarius season. That someone or something was very immature. It definitely affected your union with them. But you just need to accept it. Like, this is who they are. You can't change them. So why bother? Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Yeah, we're not needing to compare ourselves to other people. What's the point of that? Jeez. Have you met other people? I'm telling you, unless your mind is peaceful and calm and full of positivity and like accepts the nature of reality, most people's minds are just trash. You don't even want to be in there. It's meaningless. It's like capitalism and hierarchy. Like, this is what we filled our brains with. So don't compare yourself to other people, because there's nothing else going. There ain't nothing going on in there that ain't already going on in your mind. Yeah, surrender the habit of people pleasing. So you can't worry. It says surrender your fear of intimacy. These were the other ones behind it. And surrender to receiving love and support. So maybe you've been trying to people please. Speak your needs and focus on yourself. And basically, when you do this, you're going to bring in the love that you seek, right? Just be authentic. Be genuine. Stop trying to people please. Can't make those fuckers happy anyways. It don't matter if it's a temple full of Buddhists with a never-ending to-do list, or your family, or what it is. So finally, let's wrap this up. If you have a yes or no, just hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know what the question is in the comments. Let's get messages from people that you're not in contact with. Messages from people that you're not in contact with. This is our love part of our Aquarius season reading. Not even for Aquariuses. Yeah, I just gotta let it go, Jennifer. It don't even matter. Again, we love people and we understand that they're limited. I regret my behavior. Well, someone you're not in contact with, I feel like maybe this immature person. Could be your mother. Fuck, we did the Empress in reverse. It could be your ex-lover. Could be a boss. But this is supposed to be the love part of it. But love comes in. I want to make it right. Okay, well, maybe they can make it right. Maybe that, depends on everyone's different. You are amazing. Well, they definitely regret something and they realize how amazing you are and they want to make something right. Well, okay, will they do this? Let's see what else from this person that you're not in contact with. Woo. I still care about you. Well, that's nice. At the bottom of the deck, I am ascending. So somebody's going through their own stuff here. Maybe they're learning. Hey, Taz, how are you, babes? I'm good. We have a moon in Cancer. The moon is in Cancer right now. So I always feel good when the moon is in some sort of water or earth sign. Hit the like button. It hasn't gone up yet, Taz, and you've been here for 2 seconds. Mama needs money. I always need money. Don't we, Satnan? Everybody needs money. I am sisters I'm not in contact with. Oh, you have sisters. Oh, thank you, Taz. How you doing, babe? How is the thing going with the Family Intervention Act? How are they? I always want to know. You just come in here and you Taz, you say something and then you're gone and I don't hear from you months maybe. And I don't know. And then you drop a little and I'm like, what? I want this story, but I just have to be patient. How's it going, love and light? So that wraps up our Aquarius season collective reading. So we had one that was for, I don't know. I don't know. I want to know. I need to find what's going on. It sounds so dramatic and I just can't help but get into the gossip of it all. Just between me and you. I'm not clearly talking about to other people. I don't gossip, but I'm just saying it's gossip to me because I'm committed. I'm committed to people's love life and drama. So let me know what's going on, babies. What's going on? Hey, Valinda, how are you? Welcome, everybody. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Everybody gets a free yes and no if they do that. Satnin. Yeah. Everybody gets a free yes and no if they hit the like button, subscribe. We just finished. So we started out around 7 minutes with a reading for Aquariuses and Aquarius placements. And then we went to just an Aquarius season reading. So if you want a free yes and no, just hit the like button and subscribe, like I said. If you want a personal, the links are in the chat, in the description. I am going to eat a chocolate croissant as we wait. So hello and happy Friday, everyone. I've been reading tarot for 30 years, 30 years. I'm a real psychic and a clairvoyant. If you want a real reader, I'm here for you. I have an impeccable stainless spiritual practice that helps me see directly into reality and nothing but bodhicitta and love for you. So I never judge anybody. Man, oh man, I'll tell you, sometimes I feel like I could live off of fucking pain du chocolat. Makes me wish I was fucking French. I love a pain du chocolat. Where did everybody go? Come on, babies. Give me a question. I shine best when I got an actual question. Collective readings are kind of hit or miss, right? Because what happens is I'm sitting here and I'm tapping into energy and people come in and out of the stream. So I may say one thing one time because people have been in here for 5 minutes and those people never see me again. And then I'm like, well, what's happening? Whose reading is this? We don't know. It looks like your love life is going to be taken off after some sort of evolution. So hello, Valinda and Taz and Jennifer. Love and light. I don't have any sisters. I wish I did. I have cousins that... I grew up with a cousin. She was only 1 month younger than me. We didn't really get along when we were young, though, because she was fucking annoying. She was a Leo, and she always was Leoing. All the time. Like, she was one of these very, like, everything was Leoing. Like, I remember one birthday she ruined a mine. Bless her heart. She doesn't watch this channel, but... Oh, my God. I'd invite her, and she came with a popple. Do you guys remember popples? Where you stuff them in the thing? And that bitch talked all night long and kept everybody awake and was laughing and being stupid. And I told my mom I don't ever want to invite her to another birthday party again. And my mom never made me. But then, when we got older and she started having kids, that's when we got close. Because she grew up and she had kids and I was in love with her kids and I still love her kids. And we became friends. So I love Leo women. But when we were kids, we were like sisters. And I was like, oh God, she's so annoying. Because she was annoying. And she would even admit it, too. She'd be like, yeah, I used to be real annoying. She always wanted to be the center of attention. She was like your typical Leo. It was like, ugh. And so me, being the stoic motherfucker that I am, I used to just kind of beat her up. When I was a kid, I used to like pick on her and pull her hair. And because she got on my nerves. I'm a tough bitch. So then she would like cry about it and I'd get in trouble. But I love her to death. It's like sisters, right? Like we were like sisters. And so as we aged, then all that stuff went away. How? Oh, absolutely. Did my last mission with Gemini affect him and make him feel regret? What is going on with you and Millie? Yes. Hi, Silent. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm Selena. Please hit the like button and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, Silent Motivation, my links are in the chat. Our payment links are in the chat. If you want a free yes and no, just hit the like button, subscribe. I'm going to answer your question. What did you even say? What happened with you? All right. I'm trying to pick this up, but I'm going to answer your question. Satin, are you down on the bed here? I got my magic rabbit Satin next to me. I don't know what she's up there scratching for. I'm looking for a, you know me, I don't like my, here we go. I don't like my suits next to my suits. I have a way, this is the way, that I do things to protect myself from reading erroneously or just pulling cards that were just next to each other. And so this is my way of avoiding it. After many years of research of my own tarot readings, I had to do this. I was like, okay, this is a way to ensure that I'll never ever just be getting accidental cards, that they're always going to be intentionally coming out, because I'm a pop reader and none of them ever touch suits. Because I'm a little crazy. A little crazy. All right, let me answer your question, Taz. God, I wish I knew what happened. I thought y'all was working it out and getting to where you just wanted to go, and I was going to have a flight soon, and why has things got to be so complicated when it comes to living? Why isn't anything just simple? You know? I want you, you want me, let's make sweet love and spend our life together. And if it ends, or when it ends, when, not if, because it will, even if that is a death, and then we'll level up from our lesson. Oh, I forgot one. Why? Because it took too long. All right, I'm going to answer your question, Taz. Sorry, you know me. I'm still eating the rest of my pan du chocolat. I have some leftovers in there, some Indian food. Oh my God, I went out last night. I went dancing. I know, they don't take accountability. I went dancing and I had a good old time. I looked great. Okay, I don't understand why I look so ugly in my selfies. People are like, why? I am an attractive person. You know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But, you know, I think I'm a babe. But I try to take selfies and I look like the monster under the bed. Even when I'm like dressed up really nice and my makeup looks really good. Men's Scorpios. I went out and then they started, there's a Latin band there. Oh shit, this is gonna fall. Come back. But then my Lyft driver, he didn't speak English. I'm sorry. I don't mind. I love everybody. I'm totally anti-ICE. I don't give a shit. Like everybody's a fucking immigrant on stolen land, okay? But I do think that if you're Lyft driving, you should know at least the alphabet. Because you have to give them a code when you go into the car. And I was like, gave him the code. I'm like, 2244. And he's like, no, comprende. And I was like, dos, cuatro. It's like, bro, if my dumb white ass can learn 1, 2, 3, 4, you should too. Because that's probably not safe if you don't. And then I rolled down the window and he asked me why my windows were down. I was like, it smells like smoke. He was like, someone just smoked in here. This is what he said to me in Spanish. I was like, I'm sorry. I said, lo siento. Kept the window rolled down. I don't know what that has to do with it, but it was kind of like a Latin theme evening. But not because I went to anything like that. Just because that just ended up being how it was. All right, now I'm ready. Here we go. But I can understand Spanish enough to know what he was saying. I just don't speak it very well. I did 2 semesters in college, but I'm not, you know, I could do that. I can do basic ass. But I just thought it was funny that he had to have the numbers in Spanish. I was like, what? Really? Come on now. We all watch Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Yeah. That's how I learned it. Can I find you a new man? Baby, I hope I can. Let's do a tarot reading. So welcome, Sophie. Sophie? I don't know how you say your name, but This is Magic Rabbit Tarot. I am an excellent clairvoyant tarot reader, so maybe we can do a reading and see where we can get you this new man. Trade the old one in at the body shop, get you a new one. Get you an updated model. All right, spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Taz. Did the last message that Taz wrote to Millie genuinely affect him and make him feel regret? Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Taz. Did the last message that Taz sent Millie make him feel genuine remorse and regret? What did you say? Taz, what did you say to him? Are you riding him too hard? Man, ain't nothing I'd like to see more than this. First of all, that sounded very dirty when I said that. Sometimes I say things and I feel like that actress on, what is it, on she's on DMV, the DMV, and she says like really sexual things and she never understands. Sometimes that's what I feel like. Nope. Well, I don't like that he felt under no circumstances. Did Millie feel regret? Weather permitting. Yeah, I'm getting kind of the same answer. Maybe he's just in a dick mood today. Scorpios aren't big on saying I'm sorry. I mean, the other day I did something wrong and somebody pointed out I didn't even apologize. I didn't even want to apologize. And there was even a part of me that was like, I'm sorry. Did you hear that, babe? And there was even a part of me, it was so funny because I was like, Selena, you should say you're sorry. And there was a part of me, I was like, fuck it. No, I'm not going to say I'm sorry because this idiot's always getting on my nerves. And so what? I got to apologize, even though I was wrong about that particular thing. So that was my Scorpio stubborn, and then probably my Taurus stubborn. You don't give a damn. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, looks like he's in a mood. Y'all's in a mood. Yeah. Fixed signs are rough, bro. Easiest signs to date are the mutable signs, but those motherfuckers are the most covert of all the narcissists because you don't know what you're getting into until later you find out and you're like, oh, damn. And then the cardinal signs just run your ass over. Better get in line quick. And then the fixed signs, good luck changing them. Whew. Good luck on that. All right. Do we have anybody else that wants a reading? I've been on, what, an hour and 15 minutes. I'm already exhausted. It's because I stayed out pretty late last night. But I had fun. It's going to hit him and give him time. Yeah, it will. It will. That's what I'm saying. It will. I had fun. I did dance. I hated my shoes, though. I gotta get... It's like my heels were like tall. I don't do like... Yeah. I'm not big on heels. I'm already tall. I like to wear them. They make my butt look nice. But I don't really like dancing in heels because my back always hurts the next day. Whoa! This fucking thing. Stay up. Ugh, this thing is like falling. Okay. What's wrong with this? Oh, I see. Okay. My thing is not wanting to stay up. What's the problem? Houston, we have a technical difficulty. This guy holding the phone. All right, that's better. So, how tall are you? 5'8". Well, technically, I'm 5'7"3/4". So I'm actually only 5'7" something. But, you know, I say 5'8" because, I don't know, my hair. And then, yeah, I'm pretty tall. Already. All right, I'm really tired of anybody have a question? So I'm sorry to hear about Millie and his heads up his ass. So I don't know if I want to eat. I want to do some tarot reading. Nobody's got any questions. No, I'm not that tall. I mean, everyone's beautiful regardless, right? Or they're ugly regardless. It's really dependent on their mind. But anyways, you get it. I'm pretty tall. Pretty tall for a white lady, I guess. I think my mom and my grandma were about the same. They were 5'7". A bunch of 5'7"ers. And maybe their license, or not, the license all said 5'8". What do we want to do? We did a good Aquarius season reading and a good reading for Aquariuses. We're going to do the all signs on Sunday. It make me feel like I looked out heaven for too long. All right. This feels like this deck is kind of very like Aquarius. Oh, Houston. There it goes. I'm gonna change my. I told you I'm gonna put a new cloth on here. I have a cloth that I got that my friend gave me that I'm gonna put on. I mean, like moving anyway, so everything is gonna like be different. May not even have this table when I move. Probably I'll take my table. You know, a 2x4 table is good to have. Okay, guys, give me something to read on because I'm bored now. Give me something to believe in. Why stay here for a little bit longer to see if any of you wants a personal reading on a Friday night? Isn't it payday? Oh, rent's due tomorrow or whatever too, though. I talked to a lady last night. She was looking for a tarot reader, which is great because I gave her my cards. And she said the last tarot reading she got from a lady was really negative. And she's like, I left feeling like shamed. And I was like, oh, that's horrible. Maybe that's why people don't get readings. Sometimes they'll go out and be like, people like, no, they're afraid. Afraid of what? And I asked her, I said, I have a question for you. Was this an older woman that read your tarot? She's like, yes. Like a boomer? She said, yes. I said, uh-huh. Their brains, there ain't something wrong with them. They're always reading negative shit. They made everything negative. I'm definitely going to say that David Lynch got it right. He was a boomer, right? That was his generation. And he pretty much tried to encapsulate, I feel like, what happened to the boomer brain, besides the eating of the lead and the mass privilege that they then pulled up the ladder behind them, is because of fission. So in The Return, he artfully does this whole thing. And I think he's saying, like, the fission, the atom bomb fucked them up. Because as a whole consciousness came out, you know, from 1945 beyond. And what did that do not only energetically to split the atom, but karmically and emotionally speaking? I feel like we have our answer. The atom bomb, the fission, you know, Agent Orange, like all that shit. Like they came from like the era of extreme death cultness. All right, let's see what we have here then. Let's just do more. We're just going to keep on throwing cards for whomever the fuck comes in and out and see what goes on until I am bored of this game. So, I love reading personal tarot because that's when I can be most accurate because I'm tapping into someone in specific. But until then, we'll just do this. Oh, the Empress is sideways. She was sideways earlier too. So who is this? In my world, the Empress is the mother of all. She's the queen of all queens. Is this who you are today, a sideways Empress? She's Taurus. She's Libra. She's ruled by Venusian energy. The mother of all, Cancer. Somebody's pissed. And then we have this King of Cups again. This dude. Let's put her over here. Well, she's not in a good place about the King of Cups. So this is Scorpio. Oh God, look, Taz, we're reading about you. You're not the Empress you usually are. You're a little sideways today about the King of Cups. Maybe he's a dragon. Born in the year of the dragon, 78, 88, and 2000. I have a nephew who's born in the year of the dragon. My cousin's kids, so I guess call them nieces and nephews because who wants to say my second cousins? Oh, it's magic. All right, so here we have a King of Cups and a Queen of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries with Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and something that is not making somebody happy. Is somebody's whack-ass mom? I really hate when we have whack moms in these tarot readings. Good Lord. Good Lord, Buddha. I just wish people would get their parents out of their pants. What is this? The draconian ages where we have to worry about lineage and bloodline? Come on now. God, are we going to stop? So, the moon. All right, so maybe somebody here is holding back and not celebrating what you don't know. So we have Cancer, we have Scorpio, we have Libra. So what's unknown is someone is holding back. Look how scared she looks here. She's like holding back. Is someone scared? That's why they're holding back. She looks terrified. She's not even in the right nest. She's scared. Well, maybe you should be scared in the vulture's nest. Okay, moving on. Let's see what else we have here, collective. Move her over a little bit. All right, move these over a little. Beautiful card. Yeah, I love this. Is one of my favorite decks, the Tarot of the Divine. Someone's holding back from their 10 of coins because they want to explore. Okay. What you don't know is someone is holding back from their 10 of coins to explore what? Getting to calmer waters. Holding back from their family or their... As the King of Coins, we got two kings here. We got a King of Cups and a King of Coins. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, to get to calmer waters as the husband. Oh, Lord. Being faithful. Being faithful to this ending and working together. Well, maybe that's why somebody isn't communicating here. It's because they're being faithful to something else. And they want to fight. Gemini energy. The King of Coins is being faithful to this tough ending and working together to being faithful to a tough ending and working together to fight for their 10 of Cups. Wow, pretty intense. So this Empress could be a wife, an ex-wife, a wife you don't know about, or a mom. And now somebody isn't celebrating because what's hidden is that they're holding back because of the family. They want to explore getting to calmer waters as the King of Coins archetype and be faithful to ending something. So they're working together to fight for their 10 of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, I have patience, temperance energy, Sagittarian energy. So someone is trying to be patient with their family. And they're split between a decision. Two faces like Gemini. Ooh, another Gemini card. We have the 2 wands, 2. Wow, and this might be a crossroads that burns up the connection because a judgment's being made. Oh, there's the Monkey King. About being happy on their own after deception and something taking too long. Okay, we had this kind of reading earlier, so this is a repeating reading. So hello everyone, please hit the like button, subscribe. If you want a yes and no for free, then just hit the like button, subscribe. Hi Belinda, do you want a free yes and no? And if you want a personal reading, the links are in the description and chat. I'm only going to be on here for another like half an hour, so if you want a reading, let's do it now because I have things to do. So you're trying to be patient with this work, but it's pissing you off somehow, collective. So someone here is holding back because of the family or a marriage that they're in. Now, if someone is wrapping up a marriage, I'm about to pay, I think. Oh yeah, I want to know. I want to know more, Taz. Shit, just pay for me to know. Yeah, you can ask a free yes or no. Please hit the like button and subscribe. User. It just says user. So someone's holding back about their family. Yeah, and you're no longer sad about it. It did stress you out, I feel like, collective, with this change. But now you're just like, okay. So yeah. All right, please hit the like button and subscribe, Kenny. I do free yes and no for everybody. You guys, these cards are popping out hardcore. Something is just too overburdensome, so you don't care anymore. You're not sad. You're like, oh, you gotta sit there and fuck with your mom or your ex-wife or your wife, and you know, you love me, but you have this commitment to someone or something else. Well, then what the fuck can I do about it? I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm gonna go do borchata. Listen, I can't be out there on the dance floor moving this big ass like that. I already have enough attention I don't want from people. That's the thing about going out and dancing sexy. If it was all women or femmes, I would be doing crazy things. But instead, we got these lurching 50 and 60-year-old dusty-ass motherfuckers. And young dusty fuckers. Don't matter. They're all dusty. And I don't want to be it. So, please hit the like button and subscribe. And you can ask a free yes or no. And then if you want a reading, all the links are in the chat in the description. If you want to pay me through PayPal, I will open it up. But you have to add 30%. All right, user, did you hit the like button and subscribe? So here's the strength card. You're being strong. Definitely dusty, man. They're so this. I tell you, you know what's funny is so I look younger than I am. Okay, so people don't know I'm in my 40s. Like I've never had anyone guess that, and I don't care. I'm not trying to look young. I don't have fucking Botox. I'm never gonna get it. Let me look like a hag. I don't give a shit. However, I look pretty young, and I have like 50s and 60s men. I swear that like drool's coming out of their mouth. I'm thinking, you dusty, ugly motherfucker. How would you ever think a young woman or someone looks like me is gonna get with you? Like, where are these people? Head up their ass. They don't know reality. I don't understand it. So you're being strong. Here we have the Queen of Coins. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You're being strong because you want to end a cycle of illusions around this emperor. Yeah. But they're stuck in their ego and they want to take a break and be alone. Okay. Well, you go take a break and be alone then. All right. I'm going to answer your question, user. Oh. Let's pray. I'm trying to. We just hear some. So let me answer your question. Spiritual guides, angels. So how yes and no works is all my cards and all my decks and every deck I have is in the upright. That's how I know if it comes out in reverse, it's real. So spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of user, whatever your name is, the Virgo, will their boyfriend eventually break up because of hardships? I mean, that's why most people break up, but I got never. All right, well, that's good, Virgo. It sounds like you and your boyfriend aren't going to break up because of hardships. I like that. You're in it to, you know, beyond the hardships. Could be something else, but not because of hardships. So, sounds like you're in it to win it. All right, who else has a question? So someone here is being strong because somebody else is stuck in the thick of it with their family. Being strong here, trying to end a cycle of illusions about this emperor who's in their ego and they want to be alone, even though there's this new beginning and equal give and take. Okay. Aquarius, we love Aquariuses. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Kenny, is that your name? Okay, Kenny. I started out, so Kenny, I did 2 Aquarius readings. So the first one was about 7 minutes. You could go back in the video, and it was for all Aquarius and Aquarius sign placement. So if you have Aquarius in your main chart, you know, wherever it is. And the second reading was just for everyone during Aquarius season. So happy birthday, Aquarius. I love Aquariuses. And oh, awesome, goody. All right, Tazzy Taz, what deck you want me to use and what you going to ask? You're not even going to ask a damn question, are you? Taz ain't going to ask me something. Ask me a question. I'll tell you no lies. Oh, that was ask me a question to tell you no lies. Remember when we did the patty cake things when we were kids on the... No. Ask me a question and I'll tell you no more lies. Okay, sorry, guys. I went back to middle school just then. Out on the playground. Out on the playground making up silly songs with my pals about shit we didn't even know what we were talking about and was probably pretty fucked up for a bunch of kids. Yeah. Ask me no more questions. I'll tell you no more lies. And if you poke you behind the refrigerator, there was a piece of glass. Okay, yeah. Oh, God. Okay, I'm stopping. All right, Taz, do you have... Is my soul near? I don't know what that means. What do you mean your soul? Girl should be in your body. You mean your soulmate or just your soul? Because if you're disembodied, if you got a body here and ain't nothing, there's got to be something in there, number one. Unless you're a machine. I am a droid. That's what Aquarius thinks. I am a droid. Who needs feelings? What purpose are feelings? Motherfuckers be in their fields more than anybody ever met in my life. That's why they're the water bearers, is because they have so many feelings and they'll do anything not to admit it, even though we all see it to be true. Soulmate, yeah. You can do him first. Oh, okay. Right, I know, I make a joke. She likes to make a joke. Right? It's like embarrassing. They pretend. And that's why water and air signs are so like crazy town, is because like we can see through it all and we're like, okay. And then they get mad. Don't tell me I have feelings, and they run around and throw something at you. And then they stalk you for years. Why you still stalking me, baby? Get a life, you see, baby. You can stop stalking me. I'm only gonna get greater, I guess, to just continue to. But I think it's weird when people ghost you and then stalk you forever. It's like, are you okay? Are you alright? Now you've become a fan, and I told you this would happen, and you said I'm not gonna become a fan, and then you became a fan. What? All right, help me make that money, honey. Okay, I'm gonna answer your question, Kenny. All my Aquarius stalkers out there helping me make money, I guess. All right, here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Kenny. Kenny, did you hit the like button and subscribe? Of course I'm gonna say your name like that. I remember last year, it was the year before, I think I met this guy, and I think he was interested in me. He was very attractive. We had a lot in common. And we were talking, and I just couldn't help but say his name like that. And I'm really sure that's one of the reasons we stopped talking, because I said, Kenny! And he just stated it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm never going to be able to not do that. Unless I can call you Kenneth, you're going to get the South Park voice. And anyways, he lived in a van, it was never going to work. He literally lived in a van or something. Not a van, but a trailer. Not a trailer, but like a... We can hitch him on like a trailer you would hitch on. Anyways. All right, here we go. Not that I'm shading anybody who lives that way. It just wasn't going to work with me. I'm like, girl, I need a bathroom. We think we're going to date? We're going to have sex? I'm going to pee outside of your trailer? I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking. So I didn't mind calling him Kenny, because then he just left eventually. I wasn't shaming him for that. It's just it wasn't going to work with me. Like, I want people to be happy. For some woman, that will work somewhere, but it won't be working for me. All right. Here we go, Kenny. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Is Kenny's a soulmate and near? Woo! So how the yes and no works is whatever you see. They're all on the upright. Durkadur. Under no circumstances is your soulmate near. Boy. Maybe. We gotta know, Kenny. I think you need a personal reading. What have you done? Have you fucked it up? Did you fuck it up with your Aquarius running away from your feelings bullshit? What? Let me guess. You made a fucking gorgeous water sign that busted open your heart, and then you immediately ghosted them and started fucking a Leo. Who then broke up with you because you were too boring. Sorry. I'm just telling stories. Okay, so Taz, back to you, honey. Okay, let's pick a deck and ask me a question. Are you gonna ask me a question, or are we just gonna see what comes out? I don't know what happened with you and Millie, but I see that yeah. So are you asking a question, Taz, or are you just gonna whatever comes out? Millie's stressing me out. I don't even know him. Millie stresses me out. I don't even know him. Let's pick a deck I haven't used in a while. Okay, he says, I guess you don't even want to know. Well, shit, if you want me to pick something else, baby, I'll pick something else. You're the one that paid for it. It's your money. You're the boss. You know how this goes. I just work here. Whew. Okay, if you don't have a question, how you think I feel? Yeah, exactly. Actually, I just got a question. Okay. I'm hearing something in the back of my head has got goosebumps in it. I don't know how you can get goosebumps in the back of your head, but that's where they're coming up. Hold on, though. Stop. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to me. What deck do I want to use? Okay. We're just going to use this because this is the overall. Let me sage it out because I used it the other day when I went to a vending fair. Yeah, Satin, we're almost done. Okay, well, no, I was just going to ask, hey, how's it going, Andy? How are you? Please hit the like button and subscribe. Welcome, dear one. I was going to ask, what is the overall outcome, but I don't know if we want to go that far. I just mean whatever's going on right now. So I don't know what happened with you guys, but I can, obviously I tell that there's tension. But I feel like what I want to get at here is like, what the fuck? Are we wasting time? Is this a lesson in something? Are you not doing something right? Because as much as we always think we're right, and again, I ain't saying you're wrong, what's the problem? So that was what I was going to ask. Like, what's the overall situation here? Like, why? are these things? Is this about you having patience? Is this about you, what is it about? See, even I have this. See, listen, that's like the question I wanted to ask is, what's the blockage between this happiness and the truth? So, oh, I have valid points. Oh, I believe it. I'm sure you do. I'm not, you're the mature one here. Like, I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck? So do you want me to ask something else? Yeah, I know you've been patient. Well, maybe it's time for you not to be. Maybe it is time to move on. Oh my God, there's the truth about you. Okay, let's find out. So spiritual guides, and I'm getting now more goosebumps in the back of my head. Now they're at the top. Okay, so that means I'm getting a download. So spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Taz and Millie. Can you just, what's going on? Is this going to change? What's the situation in the overall? Give us a message here, because we're both curious and she's making valid points. And we know that this is something, right? There's a love and there's some blockage. So come on now, give me 3 to 5 cards. All right, bam. Whew. All right. So no breaking. So you said, I'm being patient. We got the 4 swords in reverse. Well, according to the cards, you're not. All right. Look at this. Oh my Jesus. One more here. Disappointment. Babes. The bottom of the deck. You're at a crossroads. About this man. There you are. Okay, Spirit. And walking away. All right. Wow. I'm getting more goosebumps. So you know this. We know this. But now something's different though. See all the goosebumps coming in? Now something's different though, Taz, because you're at a crossroads now. And I don't know that you were at the crossroads in the way you thought before, because now we've gotten real. We've gotten his family involved. We've gotten phone conversations. We've got plans we're trying to make. And so basically you're at this situation. You're like, I'm at a crossroads because I am tired of being disappointed and being stuck in my head about shit taking too long when it comes to this marriage or union. The first card that came out though was the 4 of Swords in reverse. And I'm like, well, why? Because that's like not taking a break. I'm not taking a break from this so it's almost like you're not being patient enough. It's like you want action and then there's stalling. And so this is putting you at a crossroads with yourself, because I originally was like, well, what is the fucking function? Let me open this up. Yeah, there's a conflict because you feel like there's some illusions here and you just want to heal them. So I don't know if is he hiding stuff? Because Scorpios can be tricksy. Is he hiding something from you? What is the fucking conflict? Why is there a problem? Why is this even an issue? You're being patient. You've been waiting. Is he just scared because he's a young buck? He's a young buck. Is he scared about family and men? Like, what is the major malfunction? And the break has been there and you don't want to be on a break anymore. You're ready to move forward. And then somebody's stuck in their head. And it's like, this is like, are you kidding me? We've already been through this. So I feel like that's about you deciding, like, do you want to keep doing this? And now is your real crossroads. So I don't know, girl, you may want to take a break from this situation. You may want to take a long break from this situation. You know what I'm saying? You might want to say, all right, kid, you sit there. I'm going to put you on this back burner and go do my own thing. Maybe I'll date someone else, or maybe I'll just focus on me, because I feel like you're getting, I don't know. That's what I want to know. It's not fair to me. You're doing your part. So what I'm getting here is that you just need to be more patient, meaning like not with him, with you. Yeah. Well, let me find out more then. So what did you want to know? I don't know. I'm extremely like, what is it? It's not fair. I know it's not fair to you. Oh, you want to know what the problem is? I think it's just this family stuff. So why is he taking so fucking long, Spirit? Let me get something for that. Why is he taking so long? What's his problem? Why is he stuck in his head? Yeah. Because he wants to be alone right now. And we kind of had that earlier. I say just leave his ass alone. Yeah, because he keeps hiding. That came out. And he keeps hiding his feelings. Girl, this has got a lot of stuff going on. So it's like he wants to be single. Part of him does. Maybe he's not telling you that. Maybe he's torn between this and that, right? We have these two underneath each other. Oh, I want to be in a union that's stable. Like, okay, so imagine like this, I feel like happens to a lot of people. Why am I getting targeted? Oh, girl. Because you're looking for a divine partnership. That's why. Because you're looking for divine partnership. And when the hounds of hell and the demons that control the samsaric reality know that a divine feminine is seeking a divine counterpart. They will send out every demon in every way, and those demons get into people's heads. Motherfuckers don't even know they're controlled by the demons, and then we get what we got. That's why spiritual practice is so important, to protect ourselves and to have these greater understandings. Because part of him understands that you're an amazing, incredible woman. He's like, yeah, that's the kind of woman I want to marry. And the other part's like, well, let's just be young. And these motherfuckers think that they never get old. They're like those dusties at the party I was saying. How many dusty motherfuckers? Okay, now you got money, dude. And probably herpes, dude. And you want some hot, gorgeous woman? No. You're nasty. You probably already fucked over somebody. He nitpicks at me. Oh, I'm talking about him instead of telling him people how he feels or addressed. Well, then don't be with somebody like that. Gross. He needs to heal and not be a piece of shit. Yeah. Don't let nobody nitpick at you. I don't like when you tell me that what he's saying. He needs to heal something. See? He's juggling something. He needs to heal something. Maybe he's just unhealed. Don't get yourself in a situation with somebody that won't go to therapy and is already fucked up. Yeah. King of Pentacles. He thinks he's bigger than the program, right? Well, is he an only child? It sounds like he's a little spoiled. Yeah, there he is. Sounds like he's a little spoiled a little bit when you talk about him. Because that's the thing. The thing is, you can't make anyone change. So I would hate for him to regret passing up someone like you. He's not spoiled. Well, I don't know why he's picking at you. Oh. Well, that's the same as being spoiled. What do you think celebrities are? They're literally the definition of the society spoiling them, not just their parents. Right, Satnin. Satnin's a celebrity. She knows it. Yeah, baby. Yeah, she's got Scorpio. Satnin's got a triple Scorpio over here, and she thinks she's a celebrity, but she is a celebrity, so we give her a pass because she is actually a magic rabbit. But I just think he's just like, yeah, he thinks he's a star, and so maybe thinks he can talk down to you. I don't know. It seems fucked up, Taz. I don't like these stories. I don't like what you're telling me. I'm only hearing red flags when you say this. Well, there's a part of him that's torn between this, right? So let's think about this intellectually. Without any taroting, but just with our brains. So here's a dude that thinks he's a star, has some sort of celebrity status. Well, he's a micro influencer, is what it sounds like. It sounds like he's a micro influencer. Oh, yeah. And so he's juggling, knowing that you're a good thing, right? So he's been biding his time, which and then has got you fucking stuck in your head or being like, right, what the fuck is the slow down? So on one hand, he's like, this is a good, I should lock this down. This is a great opportunity to be, a husband to an incredible woman. That's one hand, right? That's one pinnacle. I got one pinnacle here, a beautiful woman. I'm in love. The other fucking pinnacle is I'm a star. I'll just be disappointed if I try to lock myself down. And so I better to be single. So we have conflicting energy. And that's why this is happening. So we asked why is this happening? Because he's conflicted between whether to... So this is interesting because I don't know. I've never dated Scorpios. Hey, Loopy, how's it going? Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. Please hit the like button. And if you do that and subscribe, then I will give you a free yes and no. And if you want a personal, all of the links are in the chat and description. So what I'm seeing here is that he's juggling you, trying to bide his time to keep you there, but then also thinking, well, gee, there could be something better. So I've never dated a Scorpio long term. I've had like a couple boyfriends way back in my college days. And they have a reputation, I don't know if this is true, for cheating. And again, I don't know because I haven't dated a Scorpio. And I'm sure they're also very faithful Scorpios as well, right? Hello, because we don't hashtag not all. We hashtag not all. A pagan? No, I don't know what that means. No, I'm not a pagan. But back to the reading. I'm a Buddhist. Straight up Buddhist reverend. I'm so fucking Buddhist. I've been Buddhist for lifetimes. I'm so Buddhist. I own a title that says I have a Geshe degree. I'm so Buddhist that I take refuge in the 3 jewels every day. I'm so Buddhist that I myself am almost a Buddha. But back to this reading. So he doesn't know, right? He doesn't know, Taz. He doesn't know. Does he want to just be a fuckboy? Or does he want to lock you down? And then what's going to happen if he locks you down and he's unsure he's going to cheat on you the rest of your life? Is that what you want? So I think you should figure that out. I think you should figure that out. Give us one more card on this. You just paid for a mini, so we're just kind of parsing it through. We're just parsing it through. Ooh, I'm a practicing eclectic witch. Wait, what? What's going? I said I don't know. Don't say that. Settle down. I say something and you jump off. It's like, that's what I'm like. That's when I ask you if you're drinking. Are you drinking, girl? No, I said sometimes when people do this and they get in a situation and they think they're a star, but they end up trying to hold on to somebody good and they marry that good person, then they cheat on them the rest of their lives. I don't know. And I'm saying that Scorpios are often accused of being hoes and cheating. So I don't know. I'm not saying that that's the case. I'm saying maybe he doesn't want to take that risk. Maybe he doesn't want to take that risk. Wow, I said, give me one last card. Look what I got. Scorpio's card in the Tower. I don't know, babe. So you have to think. Maybe he's just not ready. Maybe I'll never be ready, but I would definitely let him sit in his own poopy pants for a while. If he thinks he's Mr. Big Stuff. Mr. Big Stuff. So something unexpected is unexpected. Maybe the unexpected thing is he gets left out in the cold. So that's what we have. But I feel like that's the conflict. It's literally not about anything other than him wondering, do I really want to lock myself down to one person? Because I'm a star or whatever. Whatever. For whatever reason, he thinks that it would be locking himself down. But yeah, exactly. That's not your problem. Pagans are polytheistic. Yep. So are Hindus. And Yorba practitioners, a lot of African religions are polytheistic. Yeah, lots of... I'd say any mostly non-Abrahamic religion is probably polytheistic. I don't know because I haven't studied them all, though I have studied quite a few. Buddhism is technically atheist. We understand there are land deities and certain deities, but we don't believe that anybody creates reality. Doesn't mean some people aren't more powerful in realities, i.e. gods are definitely more powerful than humans. But mostly they don't fuck with us because they don't give a shit about us. Now it's the demigods you got to worry about. It's them demigods you got to worry about. The demi, that's what we've got stuck in. They fall under the pagan umbrella. I'm sorry, Taz. Why don't you like this reading? You want me to make up something else? I just said I didn't know, but I feel like it's him juggling and not you. Just like whether he wants to continue forward or be single. I spoken to my side girl. I should just cut it. Don't blame me. I'm sorry. I'll tell you some fluffy shit if you want. Don't mean it's true. Now, understanding that, everything about you in this past couple years that I've known you has been you leveling up. Hey, Penelope, how's it going? Welcome to Magic Radio. I got 20 more minutes, you guys, and then I gotta go. She's got beep-bop-a-loo-bop. Girls just want to have fun. So if anyone wants a personal reading, now's the time to do it. Book it now. So hit the like button, subscribe. Hello to Penelope and Tamika. So Taz, I think it's just about that. So anyways, back to what I was saying about Taz, because I've been here. Everything that you've been experiencing in your love life has been leveling you up. You have been leveling up every single time. You are getting more and more sure about what you want, what you deserve, and what you are aligned with. And that is leading you to your man. So it's not, it's, you know, it's going to happen. Maybe this ain't the man. You know, fucking time. I've had twice. I thought it was the one. And then it wasn't. And so I was like, well, shit. I mean, I'm not going to give up on love or this idea that I deserve a true divine counterpart. You think I'm just going to be like, okay, well, these two Aquarius idiots didn't work out. must mean love doesn't exist. No, it just means that those were people not aligned with me. That's all. And so I don't know that he is either. So, all right, does anyone have a personal reading that they want? Johnny, yes, cut off your side girl. I mean, you guys can have side people if you're honest about it, but then it wouldn't be side people. It'd be a polyamorous relationship or an ethically open relationship. All you're doing with side people is making lower realm karma. You're just going to be an animal, born as an animal, because you lie and cheat and steal and to get laid. That's the weirdest thing ever. You don't have to do that. You can also get laid and be honest, guys. It is free. You're welcome, Taz. I should have asked that. Yeah, so I feel like you are getting to where you need to go. Yeah, you need to ask things. Otherwise, you're just going to get my opinion. Not my opinion, but what I see, right? Because I try to keep my opinion out of it. But I do feel like the truth is he is just torn about being a husband or a faithful lover and being a slutty star. So, no, only yes and no is free, Tamika. So, you can do it, Taj. You are doing it. It's not you can. You literally are manifesting your divine counterpart, period. That is happening as we speak. Now you just have to be at the crossroads. You have to decide. Do you want to keep talking to someone who's not sure about you? Because I don't. No, I use all sorts of tarot decks. I have so many. I have Lenormand. I fuck with Lenormand a little bit. I use a lot of oracles. I like Lenormand actually, but I don't do it in a traditional way. I do it in a non-traditional way. I will do a tabla if people want that. Like if they pay for the full tabla, then I'll do it the way that it's quote unquote supposed to be done, but I don't just use Rider-Waite. I use other cards. I have Mo, which is like a Tibetan divination. I mean, you could use anything. If you're actual psychic and clairvoyant, it doesn't really matter what you use. I could be throwing pebbles and reading them. I could do tea leaves. I could throw sticks. That's what my guru does. That's what he did. That's what you did in Tibet. The motherfucker just threw sticks. He'd be like, let me your realization. He throws a stick and then wherever it lands. And that's the divination. So, yeah. Anything. So if you're an actual realized being and you actually have true clairvoyance, then it doesn't matter. But I think very, very few people actually have valid powers. I think there's a lot of contaminated clairvoyance, meaning that the clairvoyance they experience isn't clear knowing. It doesn't have a full passageway to clarity. And there's a lot of people who have powers that they misuse, like anyone that works for the government, CIA. I know there are high priestesses that do work for the government. Are kids healthy? Are the kids healthy? Girl, I don't know what that means. You better know if the kids are healthy. You don't need to ask tarot. You need to ask some kids. All right, I'm going to go ahead and log off. Taz, if you want this reading. Oh, I'm going to save it because it's an Aquarius reading. So, 2 Aquarius readings. Happy birthday, Aquarius. I love you. I absolutely love Aquarius. It's some of my most favorites energies. I love everybody. There's only just a few signs that I don't really resonate with too much. Basically, that I don't really fuck with. Because I've had bad experiences. And I would always be willing to change them in the future, right? I'm like, but I have been burnt by Geminis in every... I've been burnt by Gemini so many times, I don't really... I'll give them a chance, but it's a tiny chance. Show me your Earth placements if you're a Gemini, and we're going to be pals. Because I can't really fuck with them too much. They're too all over the place. They're like the every bad quality of a Cancer. Except it's not about feelings, it's about just chaos. So I don't really fuck with that too much. But I love everybody. I don't care about their sign. But I just noticed that I'm like, ooh, we're not really in alignment. There's a little too much chaos here. Ooh, my Taurus moon is slowly walking out of this scene. All right, does anyone else have any questions? Yes and no is free, but I'm really just into paid readings at this point. All right, guys, well, I love you. I'll be on in a couple of days for the full moon readings in Leo. Whoop, whoop. So just remember that you deserve love, okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. All beings deserve love. And I'll be on here on Sunday afternoon to do the full moon all signs reading. And if you want a personal reading, I'll see you soon, baby doll. Remember, Taz, you're beautiful and amazing, and you're a queen and an empress, and you should never, you know this. It's all a process. I wish it wasn't this way, but you're not alone. Go ask any other feminine who's done the spiritual work and leveled up how their dating life's going. Okay. So I love you guys, and I'll see you on Sunday. And if you want a reading before then, just email me at magicrabbittarot@gmail.com and I'll get to it. You might have to pay a little more if you want it in the next 48 hours, but that's okay. And if not, we'll schedule something. Bye.